guys have a very different kind of pedigree when you consider the hybrid of your music. You come from some of the bigger names in hardcore, and Biohazard is not really hardcore. It's kind of all over the place, but in a good way. In a good way.
Like a Spud Monsters.
That was one of the bigger names.
They were for some people.
But they were hardcore. They're very hardcore.
Very hardcore. And you guys do kind of a hybrid, oi, hardcore influence. How did that come about?
Well, when we first started talking about doing the band, we were just talking about doing an old school hardcore band. Him and Craig Satari got together, and they were talking about starting a band. And he called me and asked me if I'd be into it, and of course I just said yes. But right away I was getting excited about, wow, this would be cool. And then I just was thinking it would be a hardcore band, so I'm start writing really fast old style stuff. But then I text, I think, Craig, and asked him what style you want to do, and he goes, whatever we feel. And I was like, why didn't I ever think of that? And at that point I was just like, I'm not going to even think about what to do. Just when something comes out, if I like it and he likes it, there he is. So, and then at that point is when it started changing to being, I guess, more oi stuff or whatever, or rock and roll. I think it's just,
It's hard to categorize you. It really is.
yeah, I think punk is the easiest way to put it in it, because it's all either hardcore punk or whatever. Some
Too many genres.
yeah, some of it is just plain old punk to me. Some is plain old rock and roll. But I think it's just kind of, because I didn't think about anything, it just kind of came out. So I think it's just probably a culmination of all the stuff I like, or whatever. Right?
And you?
Yeah, and I enjoy playing those songs. So I
That's
put
the important thing.
my own stamp on it, I guess. And being a hardcore drummer, not going to play like a oi style.
Well, that's part of where the hybrid comes in.
They're just great songs, fun to play. There's some, it's a lot of melodic stuff.
Yeah.
But I think there's 2 hardcore songs on the album too. I would call hardcore.
Yeah. But it's still a little different because of the vocals being melodic and stuff, but also raspy.
Yeah, even they're the hybrid. I mean, they take all the elements as well. Yeah. So it's a brilliant concept, and it just came organically.
It
so
really
that's
wasn't a concept. It
Yeah.
just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Because, at the time, I just left Biohazard, and I wasn't even sure if I wanted to do a band for real again, or if this was just going to be just a fun thing or whatever.
something to do.
But so I was not putting any pressure on myself at all. It was just kind of happened whenever it wanted to happen. We took our time with it.
Yeah, which is good, I think.
Yeah,
I think that's the best way.
It was whatever. If I gave it to him and he's like, yeah, I like it, then all right. And pretty much everything did turn out that way. There's only a couple things I remember him saying, it's not quite there yet.
Yeah, I don't think there was any.
I wrote
no
some
real
things
throwaways.
he never made it to him. But
That is part of the music creation process. You're not going to love everything you write, but it could inspire something else. So.
And there were some songs that you had written previously for some other stuff that were didn't really
first,
fit.
Some hardcore things that I had, and the music that I wrote first that was the fast stuff. We were just it doesn't really work anymore. We were practicing some of it.
Now, Craig left the band, and you have Carlos in the band, but he's not on tour with you in Europe. What happened?
Well, Carlos he's a Colombian immigrant, and he's working on getting his green card.
Okay.
But you can't leave the country when you apply for a green card. So
You've got to stay until that card comes.
The process is over.
Yeah.
So we're kind of screwed for now.
It's taken a long time, like Trump's laws and everything. So.
He's got a hearing next year. Hopefully it'll get sorted out,
How long has he been going through that?
I'm not sure, actually. I got to ask him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in the country a while, And it's not like he's illegal or anything.
No, he wouldn't be going for his green card if he was. So, but that's.
But I got to go back. Craig actually never was in the band, technically, because we actually never played together. All right. So we were talking
Yeah.
back and forth, and back
I
and
was
forth,
sending
and
him
he
song
was
ideas
sending him
and stuff,
songs.
and he was like, "Yeah, I like it." You know.
But he was always on tour with Sicko It All,
Yeah,
so it
I
was
I
so
think that
tough
might have
to
been their
practice.
30th anniversary tour or whatever it was. One of those anniversary tours, and they were on tour constantly.
They were on tour that entire year, I think.
So
So
eventually, he's like, "I'm just holding you guys back. You should find somebody else," you know. Which was actually a big relief to me at the time because I kept like stressing out, like, "What are we gonna do about a bass player?"
When are we ever going to tour? And when are we ever going to be able to play a show?
and you're really happy with this lineup, it sounds. But you've got Stoney, who's a bit of a legend on his own, out on tour with you in Europe. How's that been going?
Oh, it's great. Tons of fun with him. You know? Yeah.
He's a great guy.
I've known Stoney a long time, you know, so that's why I got him to do it. You know.
He's got a lot of charisma on stage too. So
he does.
It's always an exciting show when he's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He puts his all into it, whether it's his band or not.
Yeah. Very
I
enthusiastic.
think he's really into it too. He really likes the music. He's
That's key.
yeah,
You got to
I mean,
like
I
what you're
started
doing.
Sending him demos a long time ago too, and he right away was like, "This is really good," you know. So
So, what's next? Where are you going to go? What is happening with the band?
California.
yeah, we're playing 4 shows in California in December, and then next year we're playing Punk and Disorderly in Germany, right? And we're supposed to do a tour around there, and talking about some festival things maybe, and you know, things later in the year, hopefully. Nothing concrete yet. And you know, I'm starting to work on more songs again. You know, I didn't really write any songs for a long time now because I've been so busy with all the other bullshit that goes along with being in a band. You know,
People don't realize how much goes on with the backsides of things.
it's a lot of work starting a new band.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of work. You know, so
Any recording next year, do you think? Or
I think I
Yeah.
mean, we just recorded some stuff to work on, but I have my own studio, so.
so that makes it very easy whenever you're ready to
The
record.
problem is he doesn't live close to me, so.
Yeah.
But
Oh gosh. So how much of a distance do you
I
have?
live in Florida, so 1,500 miles.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, what we were doing before was he would send me guitar tracks, and then I would record drum tracks and send it back to him and see if it worked, and then he would figure out some vocal parts.
First, he was living close to me, and we were working on stuff. We recorded some stuff. Then he moved, and then we're like, "What the hell do we do
Kind of
now?"
slowed things down a
And
bit.
for a few months, we were like, "What the fuck do we do?" Until we figured out, oh, the email thing, you know.
Yeah. Just
We got
it
that
builds from
going
there.
on, you know.
Yeah. But it's it's a 2.5-hour flight,
Yeah.
so it's not so bad.
Not too bad.
I'm usually there like once a month,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a simple flight, so
Yeah.
just get up and go on up and
Yep.
do some whatever business goes on.
More importantly, I just need the songs to come from wherever they come from.
That divine inspiration, and it just hits when they hit.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will hit soon for you.
Yeah, I hope so. Eventually they'll come. They always do.
Exactly. Exactly. It's just the timing,
Yeah.
Come right now or come in a month.
It usually takes me a couple of years to write a whole record,
Yeah.
because I don't just sit down and go, okay, I need to write a song, or get in a room and say we gotta
Yeah.
write today.
We
It
might just do like an EP. We were talking about that instead
That's not a bad
of doing a whole new album, just to keep some fresh music out there.
Exactly. That's a really good idea, just to keep
Yeah, I
things
think
moving.
today, with the way the internet is and everything, people don't even buy songs or
Yeah.
records.
They don't download albums.
You can
anymore.
kind of just do a song at a time in a way, you know what I mean?
In a
So,
way,
you know,
yes, absolutely. People stream it. So, and speaking of which, if anybody would like to buy some of your material, download anything, where can they find it?
Well, over here in Europe and stuff, Cortex Records has merchandise, and our label Demons Run Amok has records and CDs.
Or you can go to our website, and it has all the links to
Yeah,
everybody.
which is
the take.
NYC.com.
I'll have it right here.
Yeah.
And
And merch now in the U.S. and Canada. You can get shirts and all that, and music too. And Upstate Records in the U.S. and Canada.
so we've covered everybody in Europe and North America. So I want to thank you guys so much for speaking with me. Really looking forward to seeing you. The first time I'm seeing you.
Thank
So
you.
All right,
Appreciate
yeah.
it.
First
Thank
time
you.
this band's been in Leeds.
Yeah.
there we go.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It will be.
Yeah.